What's going on, world? It's your boy Judah, and we are back with the Game of Emotions podcast. To my left, your right is my ride or die, is my poop, is my boot, is my wife.
Hey y'all, I am Shanice. Nice to meet ya.
Hey y'all, so we are back with another episode. We're gonna hop right into it, and today we're talking about being a first generation entrepreneur and the challenges that they face, the challenges that you face. I'm a first generation entrepreneur. I believe I am. Growing up, I grew up with my auntie and my uncle. My auntie worked for it was Choice Point at the time, which is Equifax now. And my uncle was a truck driver. And I didn't really, I'm trying to think, my uncle, they did have their own business, but like directly growing up, I didn't directly see entrepreneurship growing up. Now, you might be saying, I don't know if entrepreneurship is for me. I have two ways to help you identify if entrepreneurship might be for you. Number one, first question you have to ask yourself, are you really willing to commit to learn the skill set of how to focus over your emotions? I'm going to repeat that question one more time. And the reason why I'm going to repeat it, because if the answer is yes, I'm telling you, it is a very, very good chance that entrepreneurship is for you. Are you willing to commit to learning the skill set of how to focus over your emotions? That's question number one. Question number two is, are you willing to commit to learning the skill set of people skills? Are you willing to learn this skill set? Now, the reason why these two skill sets are very important, because when you talk about running a business, when you talk about entrepreneurship, you constantly have to focus over your emotions, because you're constantly trying to figure things out, right, solve problems. And I'm telling you, business is about solving problems. Your product and service should solve a problem. The problem we solve, we help beginner entrepreneurs focus over their emotions so they can collect small wins. Right. Emotions are a problem.
They are. You cannot. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, do you think? Go ahead.
Oh, you cannot be emotional once you're in a position of entrepreneurship, or when you are making decisions, especially big decisions. Yeah. You have to be level-headed. Yeah, man. You can't be irrational. You can't be emotional. And so learning these guidelines, or just really looking or listening to these two questions and evaluating if entrepreneurship is for you, that's important. Because if you're willing to really dive in and focus on these things, you'll be good. You'll be straight.
Yeah, for sure. And the second thing is people skills. In business, the currency of business is people. Yeah. People are going to spend money with you.
Yeah, that's real.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
so
real.
The currency of business is people.
Right.
And if you're not really I'm trying to be polite, but I'm just keep 100. If you're not open to continuously learning the skill, because it's a skill set.
It is a skill set
of developing people skills, being able to communicate, being able to problem solve, being able to critically think.
Yes, that part. Ooh, critical thinking. Yes.
Seriously.
Yeah, that's good right there.
Being able to stay professional in high pressure situations, being able to effectively communicate with your body language, with your facial expressions, your tone of voice, your word selection. If you're not open to learning these things, I'm telling you, entrepreneurship business is gonna be really hard. It's gonna be really hard, because those are two pillars that you cannot get around. Right. There's no way around it. It's just like in elementary school, you have to learn your ABCs. It's no way around it. Right. You can't even spell your name if you don't know the ABCs. And those two components that I just talked about, focusing over your emotions and people skills, those are the ABCs of business. Right. Those are the ABCs of entrepreneurship. Right. And I'm telling you, if you don't have those two, and if you're not open to learning to develop this, you're done deal. It's a problem. But the good news is, as I'm talking, and if you're nodding your head and saying, yeah, man, you absolutely right. This is a strong sign. Entrepreneurship and business is for you. But I know you wanted to touch and talk about your entrepreneurial experience or point of view growing up before we dug in a little bit more?
Yeah, so I know this episode is called First Generation Entrepreneurs. And I am not considered to be a first generation entrepreneur. My mom was an entrepreneur. She has 4 kids and she's a hairstylist. And to me, that's entrepreneur.
Yeah, for sure.
For the flexibility, she made her own schedule. She made her own money. She had to market herself. We had to do ads in the newspapers. We had to go door to door. Yo, door to door was so tough.
Yeah, you did door to door?
What? Passing out flyers, bro? Yeah, well, especially when she was opening her new shop within the town.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to go door to door. She would drop us at the top of the street. And then she would
Dang, that's
then she was like, take it door to door, go to that house. And we had to walk house to house and drop it off.
What results did y'all like see from that though? Like,
I mean, number one, we were just wanting the community to know that we were there.
Yeah.
Because it was a area where, you could easily pass it if you just didn't know. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so from that ad campaign, I should say, it brought people to the business.
Really?
Yeah, people were coming in like, oh, okay, you're here. This is awesome. And she was able to collect her clients from that experience. So entrepreneurship has always just been, I've seen it. That's been that's all I knew was entrepreneurship. And it even led me to start a tutoring business back in the day before I got my master's, before I was like, I want to do counseling. And I started a tutoring business. She had a little room in the shop.
Yeah.
What? I decorated it.
You telling me about that.
Yeah.
When we first met, Pooh was telling me about that. I forgot all about that.
Yeah. And so my sister, she drew on the walls, so it'd be like, kid friendly. Oh, man, it was so crazy, good. It was so cute. And then I have a little posters and stuff. But anyway, long story short. And so,
how long did you do that though?
I did it for about, I ain't gonna lie, it was literally like a summer, because I was getting ready to graduate. I was getting ready to graduate with my master's, but I just wanted a little bit more income. And I couldn't commit to a full-time gig because I knew that I was getting ready to finish and start this new venture. But I wanted to explore entrepreneurship. Yeah. And that's what I did. I mean, and I think if I stuck with it, because I had clients, I had kids that would come 2 or 3 days out the week. And they were consistent. I had consistent clients.
That's fine.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, I did my thing, dibbled and dabbled a bit.
Okay,
and so, then it came out right full circle. And it's like, oh, my gosh, because my mother believed in that. She believed in, working for yourself. Yeah. Because you have a lot more freedom to do what you want to do. And you can explore your dreams and your visions and doing things like that. So she's always been. So again, I'm not a first generation entrepreneur, but still, whatever that we talk about, it still applies. It doesn't matter. First generation, second generation, third generation. It don't matter, because these are concrete skills that we all need to be entrepreneurs. Right.
And before we get into the 3, because we're going to talk about the 3 biggest challenges that first generation entrepreneurs deal with, and we're going to talk about that and how to overcome it. But before we do that, we're going to take a real quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
Perfect. Hey, beginner entrepreneurs, don't let emotions run your business. Each week, we will send you free tips and insights to help you stay focused, consistent, and emotionally strong while you build your dream. You will also get alerts weekly when a new episode is available. Also, when you sign up, you'll be the first to get our free ebook as soon as it's released. From chaos to clarity, the secrets to emotional stability every beginner entrepreneur needs. Join our community today. Click the link in the description and let's build your emotional foundation for success.
So let's dig into the 3 biggest challenges, 3 most common challenges that first generation entrepreneurs deal with. And we're going to talk about it, and we're going to help you overcome that. We're gonna deal with that. The first thing is a lack of money, lack of capital. The second thing is what I think is the biggest of the three is lack of family support. We're gonna deal with that.
Right.
And number three is a lack of understanding of how to start. What are the next steps? What is the process? So basically, just a lack of knowledge about whatever the business is that you are pursuing. So let's deal with number one, the lack of money, lack of capital.
Right.
So the lack of money, not having enough money, especially as a beginning entrepreneur, you're probably working a job like how we're still working a job and building a business on the side.
Right.
And maybe 8 to 9 times out of 10, your job takes care of your bills, but you probably don't have any extra $500, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, $3,000 that you need for your business. So this is the good news, y'all. The good news is there is still a way to be productive. It's still a way. The way is find what you can do for free and do that.
Absolutely.
Also, so let me give you an example. And I use this example many a times. But when we were doing the thumbnail for our podcast, we did a photo shoot at the house. We didn't have the money to go to freaking Macy's or call, somebody off of
good photographer. And take pictures. Right.
We didn't have that.
Right.
Even down to the ebook that we're writing. We're writing.
He's doing a great job.
GPT is doing
the revisions.
You get what I'm saying? But
can you please tell me what ChatGPT said that one time, and then we'll move on.
What
about when you?
Oh, shut up, man. ChatGPT said I'm long-winded.
This is really true. It's really true, though.
Man, yo, shut up talking to me, shorter. But like I was saying, babe, you a character.
Okay, sorry.
Like you all long. I'm like, babe, really?
He is long-winded. It's a whole computer.
I'm not long-winded. I just
recognized it.
Teach in detail. It's a difference. I teach in detail. So let's get back to the money. But seriously though, I want to encourage you, don't let the lack of money, not having enough money, stop you.
Right.
Find what you can do, because there's a lot of things in business that you can do for free or at a very affordable budget.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, free resources are out there for sure. And I don't know if I talked about this before, but as far as just making sure that you're knowledgeable.
Your long-winded self.
I'm not long-winded. That's you. That's you. But you're making sure you're knowledgeable about the content that you're trying to, push forward.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so like reading books. A lot of people stop doing that. A lot of people stop reading audiobook or listening to audiobooks because, I don't know if people really open up books anymore and read. I mean, I do, but I don't know if that's common. But anyway, reading books, you get a lot of knowledge that way as well. YouTube videos. I mean, there's tons of information, tons of knowledge that are people are literally giving it away for free.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to get into a coaching program or go to an expensive class
Especially
to get
at the
the
very
knowledge.
Beginner starter
Absolutely.
level. Yeah.
Because there are basics to the beginning.
Right.
There are basics. You know what I mean? You probably won't even tap really into what you fully need that needs to be where you need to be coached until you get to the basics until you can
complete that level.
That's what I want to say. Complete that level of the basics. And so there's a lot of information.
That's where we are. That's where we are in our podcast. That's where we are in our ebook. At the very beginner level. And we actually did join a coaching program, but it was like $70 something.
That's right. That's right.
And the other one we was talking about is like $19 a month. So even with that, the money aspect, it's affordable ways to find out what you need to find out, to get done what you need to get done. The ultimate thing when it comes to this money, just don't give up or let off the gas because you don't have the money starting out. Because to be completely honest, in business, at every level of business, just about until you get to a point where you're making substantial profit, 9 times out of 10 you're always going to be in a position where you don't have enough money.
That's right.
Like seriously, like you can be making money, but for your next project or your next goal, you need X amount of dollars, and you don't have that X amount of dollars. But you still do what you can with what you have, and you stay consistent, and that's how you grind it up to that level where you do have the money to work on that next big project. The second thing, let's go ahead and dig into this, because this is the number one killer of first generation entrepreneurs, especially, is lack of family support.
Right.
So let me help you understand something about family and business. What you have to understand is, when it comes to your family not supporting your business, you got to understand, number one, it's not personal.
Right.
This is business is not personal. Business is about the details of the money at the end of the day. That's what it boils down to. And the second thing about family and business, yeah, they should support, but if they don't, it is not the end of your business, because most of the time your family is not your ideal client.
That's true.
Your family is not your target market. That's your family. So, for example, my sister, I don't really think she is my target market. Like,
right.
She might be.
Right.
She might be, but I don't really think she's my sister.
Right.
So a lot of times beginner entrepreneurs get so hung up and discouraged on this aspect right here. You come out with your vision, your goal, you express it, and they don't see it the way you see it. They don't even see you in that light. And what you have to understand is human nature. When someone has been seeing you a certain kind of way, or living with you a certain kind of way
for a long period of time,
it is very hard to see them in a different light. Different light. So, for example, like when athletes sometimes try to go into music, it's like bro, you're an athlete. Like, what are you talking about? Because you can't see them in that light. They've been this for so long. Right. You dig what I'm saying? So with family, I just want to encourage you, understand that your family is not personal. And then let's take it a step further. I'm gonna break it down into real business details now. So let's say your family does support you. Let's say your immediate family, let's call it 50 people. Okay. 50 people support your brand. 50 people support your product or service. Okay, just our base support. Okay. Now you're building your business model. Yeah, you have support. Yeah, you're getting revenue. Yeah, you're getting attention, whatever the case may be. But that is not a substantial business model, because you're building your business off of support and not your target market.
Right, that's right. Right.
It's
I didn't think about it like that.
Your target market wants and needs what you have.
Right.
And they will do business with you repeatedly. You understand what I'm saying?
That's real. Whereas family, they'll support you. They may buy the first product just to say that they supported you, but it's not really a need for it. Because, I mean, they really don't, like I said, they don't need it. So, yeah. That's real. Yeah,
because that is a very strong chance they're not your target market. They're not your ideal customer. Like,
that's good.
Your product and service does not speak. Here we go again. It don't speak to their needs, really. It doesn't solve the problems that
they need to be solved at that time, or just in general. In general.
Right.
Yeah, that's good.
So that's what I'm saying. You don't want to build your business off of family support, because you can't sustain that model. You need your ideal customers in your target market.
Right.
And you might not, as a beginner entrepreneur, you might not know who your target market, your ideal customer is, and that's okay. That's where homework comes in. That's where research comes in. That's where just learning the game and just trying to figure out, okay, like,
who is my target market?
Yeah, what do I have? This product or service that I have, like, who is this really helping?
Right.
That's what you focus on. But I just want to encourage you, don't let your family and them not seeing your vision, or not fully supporting it, or not responding to it the way that
you're responding to it.
Right. The way that you seen it in your mind. You seen it in your head a certain kind of way. When you tell your sister and your brother and your cousins this, and you in your mind you thought they was gonna respond a certain kind of way, and they didn't. And it's like, listen, this it's not personal. It is not
It's
personal.
It's not.
So move forward with the mindset of trying to find out and really develop and find out who your target market is, because that's substantial. You can run that play.
That's right.
But family support, let that be a bonus. That's not the core of your business. I'm telling you, if you're moving forward with that kind of being a portion, a major portion of your business, you have a hobby.
Yeah, that's a hobby.
That's not a business. Mm-hmm. That's not a business. And number 3, the third biggest challenge is just a lack of information, a lack of knowledge, a lack of understanding how to do the business, the learning curve in the industry that you're pursuing. And again, like we were just saying, I was just listening to a free training today. Mm-hmm. I was listening to a free training concerning podcasting. I was listening to a free training concerning YouTube. I was listening to a free training concerning social media posting and how to drive traffic to your podcast. I was listening to a free training about how the subject matter that you talk about, what problem does it solve? Because real businesses, services, and products solves problems. Because when you're consistently solving a problem, people gonna pay you for that.
That's right.
So I was learning that information, and that's what I encourage y'all to do is look for the free resources, take advantage of the free resources, and most importantly, apply it.
That's a good one. Yeah, apply all the information that you learned. And I think you'll be good to go. Yeah, for sure, because that's another thing that, and I don't want to say first generation entrepreneurs, but I'm just going to stay there on the first gen entrepreneurs. We can get information, but if you're not following up and following through, you're not putting yourself in a position to make no money. I'll tell you that right now. That's right.
You can know the information, you can know what to do, you can know some of what to do, but if you're not consistently applying, you're not putting yourself in position to make no money.
That's right.
Seriously.
That's real.
And the last thing, if you've been watching this podcast for any amount of time, the way you apply everything that we just talked about is very simple. Say it with me.
Okay. Focus over your emotions.
Gotta focus over your emotions. Gotta identify how you're feeling. It's very important to identify how you're feeling and why you're feeling the way you're feeling, especially with that family thing. I just really feel
you
kind of led to deal with that. But
you're going deep with that.
Yeah, seriously, because people's feelings get hurt.
I mean, they do. It does, and that's where the line has to be drawn. And it's not easy because it's family, but if you look at some people that are very successful, you'll see those, there's a difference. There's a difference with them having to make those boundaries in order to get to their target market. Yeah. And it's okay.
Yeah, it is okay.
It's really okay.
Because it's business.
It's business.
It's not personal.
It's not.
It's not personal. Yeah. The second thing is understanding your emotions are not your friend, because a lot of times our emotions are really irrational. They're not logical. They're not practical. A lot of times our emotions are not based off common sense in how to respond to situations. So you understand that they're not your friends, and that will lead you to wrong decision making. And number 3 is real simple. Is focus. Focus on the right now thing.
Task.
Focus on your to-do list and follow up and apply that. And I guarantee you will be productive and effective, and you will collect small wins.
That's right.
And you keep collecting small wins, you're going to run into a milestone.
You better say it. That's right. I
guarantee it. So we're going to put a bow tie on it. I know I don't got a bow tie on today, but we're going to put a bow tie on this episode. Babe, you have anything you want to add?
Nope, you covered it.
You sure?
You see, long-winded. Okay, anyway, but it was great. It was a great episode. We did really well. Hopefully you guys got everything you needed from this episode, and make sure you join us for the next one.
Yes, we will be back next week. With that being said, we are Gone.
Hey, beginner entrepreneurs, don't let emotions run your business. Each week, we will send you free tips and insights to help you stay focused, consistent, and emotionally strong while you build your dream. You will also get alerts weekly when a new episode is available. Also, when you sign up, you'll be the first to get our free ebook as soon as it's released. From chaos to clarity, the secrets to emotional stability every beginner entrepreneur needs. Join our community today. Click the link in the description and let's build your emotional foundation for success.